What is an NFL news cycle without a little controversy, no matter how dormant it may be? Even with no games on the schedule, discussion continues to rage as the countdown to Super Bowl LVI approaches its conclusion. With some questioning the choice to award Aaron Rodgers the league MVP award over the retiring Tom Brady. It's Rodgers' second MVP award in a row, and it comes in the midst of a significant controversy that has sparked divisive emotions in the football world and beyond. Rodgers, on the other hand, is far from the only MVP whose status has been called into question. So, let's take a look at the NFL's most controversial MVPs of all time. Here we go. In 1961, we have running back Paul Hornung from Green Bay. The MVP was once awarded to a kicker? Yes, we'll have more to say about this later, but it should have happened during one of the last pre-merger NFL seasons. Granted, George Blanda did a little more in the passing game, but Hornung's performance with the future league winners overshadowed the best year of a long NFL career. Up next, we have in 1982, when kicker Mark Moseley from Washington Redskins won the MVP award. In 1982, the already flammable world of NFL Twitter would have most certainly gone nuclear. Not only were 7 weeks cut from the strike-shortened season, but an exclusive kicker won MVP for the first and perhaps only time. Mark Moseley was the person responsible, and he was working on a championship campaign in Washington. And then a record 23 consecutive triple conversions were most certainly the determining factor in his historic lift, which surpassed Dan Fouts' league-leading total of 2,883 yards and 17 touchdown passes in San Diego. Despite struggling in the postseason, Moseley ended the season with a Super Bowl ring as Washington defeated Miami 27-17. In 1987, we have quarterback John Elway from Denver that won the MVP award. In this day and age of heightened offense, Jerry Rice's 23 touchdowns are nearly unfathomable. That's exactly what voters did during the more defensively prudent 1987 campaign, when Elway's passing shenanigans were significantly more prized. In the great scheme of things, not much has changed. Only 4 NFL MVPs in the new century aren't quarterbacks, and none are receivers. Rice did exactly his vengeance on Elway and the Broncos 2 seasons later, as they won Super Bowl XXIV by a score of 55-10, one of the most one-sided Super Bowl Sunday games in history. Up next, we have 1990 with quarterback Joe Montana from the San Francisco 49ers. Brady is far from the only disputed GOAT to be embroiled in an NFL MVP debate, but this one was on the other side. Montana's aerial exploits rendered the league's first elite rushing quarterback practically null and useless, emphasizing voters' predilection for pocket quarterbacks. Randall Cunningham, who could overcome his opponents both in the air and on the ground, rose to prominence in Philadelphia in 1990. But as the powers that be saw it, any significant effort from Montana, whose San Francisco's dynasty was nearing the end of its reign, had to be rewarded. On Twitter, the NFL tweeted, 1997 season was magical, and Barry Sanders had 2,000 rushing yards, 6.1 yards per carry, and 14 straight 100-yard games, which is an NFL record. In 1997, we have Brett Favre for the Green Bay Packers and the running back Barry Sanders from the Detroit Lions. When it came to the 1997 MVP award, there were no snubs. Favre and Sanders tore up the NFC Central in their respective fields, and the title was therefore split for the first time in its history. Many questioned why Sanders, at the peak of his running abilities, did not win the award outright, especially given that the 9-7 Lions would not have made the playoffs without his contributions. Sanders was also remarkable in that he set a league record with 14 consecutive games with at least 100 yards and became the only third member of the 2,000-yard rushing club. The fact that the campaign was his penultimate NFL season since he retired in '98, that made the de facto loss of the title all the more heartbreaking. Alright guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time and have a great day. Peace.